Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to discuss one of the question type in IELTS writing task 2, that is problem and solutions essay. As we all know, IELTS have 4 sections, that's listening, reading, writing and speaking. So in writing section you have 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2, and you get 60 minutes to complete both the tasks. So in the task 2, these task 2 are of 5 types. So basically task 2 is nothing but just an essay writing. So these essay writing are of 5 types, and we're going to discuss one of the type of essay writing, that is problem and solution. First of all, we will learn how to identify the problem and solutions essay. After that, we will see what are the common mistakes that students make while doing this essay, and we will learn the structure, what is the structure looks like, and also we will do planning of the essay, what we have to write, what are the points that we have to include, what are the points that we don't have to include. Okay, and after that we will do an example by writing introduction, body paragraphs and conclusion. So by the end of the video you will have no question for problem and solutions type of essays. So let's begin with identifying the question type. So basically in this type of essay, these are the 2 common words that you will find. The first one is problem and solution, like they will ask you the question, what are the problems and solutions for a particular situation, okay, or cause and solution. They both mean the same thing, so it can be any of these wordings, and you will know that this is a problem and solution essay, so that you can follow the correct structure for essay writing. Next one is other similar types of essay. So there is one more type of essay, that is 2-part question, which looks like problem and solution, but there is a small difference. Okay, I'm just gonna explain you that. So for example, in this type of essay 2 questions are asked. Okay, so now you'll be like, okay, 2 questions are asked in this one as well, like what are the problems and what are the solutions. So question number 1 problem, question number 2 solutions. So what is the difference? Okay, so it says it doesn't ask you to give problem and then provide you the solutions for the same problem. So 2-part question will never ask you for the problem and the solution at the same time. It will be 2 different questions. They could be linked with each other, they could not be linked with each other. So okay, but if you ever find a question that is asking for problems and solutions in the same time, then it is definitely problem and solutions essay. So see what's written here. In this essay you will be only required to write problem or causes and solutions. So this is a very small difference. So in 2-part questions, 2 questions are asked, but they are not problems and solution. There are some other questions. Okay? In problem and solution, only problems and solutions related to that problem is being asked. Now let's talk about what the common mistakes that students do, in this one. First of all is don't list lots of causes and solutions. Okay, this is what the most students do. So what they will do in the first body paragraph, it's the problems we have to write, and second body paragraph we have to write solutions, right? So what they do is, rather than writing 2 strong problems and 2 strong solutions for the same problem, they will write like 3 to 4 problems and then 3 to 4 solutions, and the essay looks very confusing. So we don't have to give too much problems or too much solutions. Okay, just stick to 2 problems and 2 solutions, and that's it. So first one, don't list lots of causes and solutions. Next one is choose 1 or 2 and develop them fully. As I've told you here, you just have to choose 2 and you have to develop them. You can also give examples to explain them. Okay, next one is be sure to link each problem or cause and its solution. So this is also very important, that in the first body paragraph you have written 2 problems, and the second body paragraph you have written 2 solutions. So what you have to make sure is that the solutions which you are providing in this one here, it should be the solutions for these 2 problems which you have talked about in the first body paragraph. So these 2 problems will have these 2 solutions, or these 2 solutions will have these 2 problems. Okay, they should be linked with each other. So I hope these common mistakes are clear to you. Next one is structure of problem and solution. The structure is very simple for this one. First, introduction. It's just the paraphrase the question and the outline sentence. So paraphrase is nothing but just writing the statement or writing the question in your own words. All right, and after that, outline sentence. Outline sentence, you just give short version of what you're going to discuss in the body paragraph. So like short form of what are the problems and solutions you're going to discuss in the body paragraph. All right, that's it. After that, first body paragraph would be state the problem. So you have to tell what are the problems, explain the first problem and the second problem and the example for the second problem. You don't have to give example for the first problem also, otherwise the word limit will be like too much. So we need to take care of the word limit also. Same goes with the solutions. State the solutions, first solution, second solution, and the example for second solution. Again, no example for first solutions just because of the word limit. And in conclusion, you just have to summarize what you have talked in the first body paragraph and the second body paragraph. Okay, nothing complicated you have to do in this one. It will be more clear to you once we'll do the sample question. So here is the sample question for you. Let's have a look at the question. The question is, many students find it difficult to focus or pay attention at school nowadays. So this is just a statement, okay, or a situation given. What are the reasons for this? Reasons. Or they can say, what are the causes for this? What are the problems? Okay. What can be done to solve this problem? They're asking for a solution. So we can see that the question is asking for problem and the solution. So we can say that it is a problem and solution essay. Now we have to follow the structure. Let's try to start with the introduction. So for introduction, we just have to write the paraphrase of this first statement and give the outline statement of these 2. Okay, so recently it has been, this is not required. It has been notoriously difficult for students to focus on their lessons. Notoriously difficult, I've used the difficult. Okay, students is the students same, and on their lessons are being done in the school. Focus is attention. Okay, so I have used some words differently to explain the same situation. Now let's have a look at the outline statement. That is, in my opinion, this is partly natural phenomenon that has been exacerbated by technology, and the solutions lie in strict restriction and supervision. So I have talked about some solutions and I have talked about some problems here. So this is our outline statement and this is our paraphrase. Now let's see how to write a body paragraph. So as I've told you, the first body paragraph will have 2 solutions. So first of all, this is stating of the problem, that is, the causes of lack of concentration at school are both pervasiveness of technology and human nature. So these two are the problems, this one and this one. Now I'm going to develop both the problems here. Firstly, people have always struggled to focus. After that, very few students enjoy concentrating on tedious lessons and completing endless assignments at school. However, this has become worse as corporations exploit fundamental human characteristics. Research has shown that the number of hours one spends on a laptop, smartphone, or tablet has a direct correlation with a shorter attention span. The reason for this is that technology supplies passive, immediate gratification. Therefore, students cannot focus because of combination of human susceptibility and predatory consumer electronic companies. So I've explained both the problems here, and I've given this example here. Okay, so I hope the idea is clear. The first body paragraph will have two problems with one example. Moving on to the second body paragraph. In the second body paragraph, as we've discussed, we have to write two solutions for the same problem. So this is an outline statement that I've done. The most feasible solutions are for parents and schools to monitor students strictly. This begins with parents. They must either approve or purchase a child their first smartphone or tablet and manage their early interactions with technology. Many parents consciously gift young children these devices to help them learn how to use technology and aid their cognitive development. By waiting until later in life to approve a smartphone or limiting daily screen time, this issue can be greatly mitigated from the onset. Schools also have a role to play, as they must enforce strict rules banning the use of smartphones at school. So see, I've talked about the parents, I'm talking about the schools now, and after that I'm going to give an example, which is here. For example, in many Asian countries, students' phones are confiscated if they are found using them, or even between the classes. So two solutions are given here for the problems that we have discussed in the first body paragraph. Coming on to the conclusion now. So conclusion is nothing but just a summary of both the body paragraphs. So conclusion: a lack of focus at school is driven by human nature and modern technology, and parents and school must work together to curb the worst excesses. Government regulation would also help, but should not be expected. We can solve this problem by school and parents only. This was one of the type of question that you might get in the exam for writing task 2, that is problem and solutions. I hope you have gained some value out of this video. If you have any questions related to IELTS preparation, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video.